Welcome back everyone, this is MandoAllDay back with another video, and in this video I'll be doing a review for Batman Universe. I'll be going over a little bit of the story, the art, and giving my honest opinion about the book. So on that note, let's get right into it. So this is how the front of the dust jacket looks. The back. The book does retail for $24.99. Let's see what the book looks like underneath. Front of the book, the back, and we'll do a full spread. All right, on to the book itself, or the story. So the story starts off with Batman chasing Riddler, and while he chases him and captures him, he actually gets knocked out. And so when he starts to investigate, he starts to figure out why was the Riddler here. And more importantly, why is Riddler going after this particular egg? So while Batman is investigating to see, what's the deal with this egg that Riddler's going after, he starts to realize there's something special about this egg. Now, as the story progresses more, he actually catches up with the Riddler, and out of nowhere, Batman gets teleported to a different universe or different world, however you want to put it. And from there, Batman's trying to figure out what's going on, where is he at, but more importantly, what's triggering this teleportation, because at one point he's in Gotham, next he's in a completely different world, and out of nowhere he comes back to Gotham, and he just keeps going back and forth to different locations. And that's essentially the gist of the story. It is a short book, so I don't want to give away too much, but that is the gist of the story, and I don't want to spoil anything. But for the most part, I would say, well, there's Deathstroke. I would say the story itself is actually good. I really like the story. Now, is this an amazing story? No, it's not. Is this a horrible story? No. This is a good written story with a good pacing. The pacing of this book is fairly quick. Yes, there are some parts to it. It does slow down. Usually it's the parts where it's either telling a little bit of the backstory of whatever character or an egg, or introducing another character. But for the most part, though, the pacing of it is fairly quick. I think I read this within maybe an hour or so, and I gotta say, I really enjoyed the book. The story is great. It makes sense to a certain extent. It is kind of silly for Riddler's going after an egg, but if you read the book, it'll make more sense. But for the most part, though, the story is good. I enjoyed it for what it is. As long as you go in with the right mindset. If you go into expecting a really in-depth, thought-provoking story, you will be disappointed. But if you go into this with mindset of, I just want to read a easy-to-read, straightforward, one-shot story, or Batman story, this is it. Now, in terms of the art itself, it's good. It's not serious. It's light. Very similar to the tone of the story, because Batman is not... In this book, he's not very serious as how he usually is. He does make crack some jokes every now and then, so he is a bit light on the jokes. Light, not as serious as he usually is. And so the art does fit that tone of Batman in the story. And the art is good. I can't complain about it. It is consistent from beginning to end, and it's good. Now, in conclusion, would I recommend this book? I wouldn't say yes. I would definitely recommend it. This is a good story. I think Brian Michael Bendis did a good job in terms of telling the story. Like I said, the pacing is good. It's quick. The story is a little kooky, but it's fun, and I liked it. The pace, the character development is really good too, as well. The art is good as well too, and you don't need to have prior knowledge to it. And that's what I like about it. You can just purchase this book, start reading it from beginning to end, and have a good time with it. And that's what I like about it. Because I went into this book not knowing anything, and I enjoyed it and I had a good time. And yeah, that concludes my review for Batman Universe. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys agree with me or not? Have you read this book? Let me know. If you have any questions, leave it in the comment section below. If you want to watch more reviews, hit the subscribe button. And yeah, that concludes my review for Batman Universe, and on to the next one.